Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
Outside Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Curry, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever. And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Smith kicks to Irving, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact. Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Well, for J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top.
Down the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
And it's Love missing, and it's sent back by Bogut.
Golden State foul called. Andrew Bogut.
The Cavaliers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Now it's sent it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks again, Doris.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system, but you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways.
Down low, here's Thompson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, you gotta love that assist by LeBron.
Outside Curry. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
He hits the second from the line. 15 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's James, and he gets it to go.
LeBron James.
James has got 8.
That's just run of the mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Barnes. And the release was before the buzzer.
Okay, fans, put your hands together.
And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
By Draymond Green.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Shumpert kicks to Mozgov. Here's Fry. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
There's the steal. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And that one's good, Shumpert. And now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
LeBron, good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Cavaliers.
And Draymond
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
Took 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner. Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Curry, good.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament.